All right, good morning and welcome to day 51. Yesterday was day 50. Yesterday we made it to Cheshire, Massachusetts. That place.
It was an eventful
eventful day 50. It rained, downpoured all day. It was very wet. We were walking through rivers, splashing puddles, mud up to our knees.
Totally soaked.
Just drenched 100% through, which wasn't great. We did go to the highest point in Massachusetts, though, Mount Greylock Mountain.
Which was cool. And we got to have a really good lunch up there at their little cafe. They did not have any rooms because we were totally asked. We got there. It had just rained.
A little bit. Just started, kind of.
We got there almost before the rain. We got a little bit wet, and then we were kind of, hanging out and had lunch, but they had no rooms, so we went back into the rain and got soaked.
For hours and hours. However, Anna walks very fast in the rain.
So I was very determined to get down to town.
Oh,
we had
man.
another 5 miles. We finally made it to the shelter. We did 12 some miles yesterday.
12 and a half. Yeah.
And it was only 3 something up to Mount Greylock, and so we didn't leave there till afternoon.
Yeah.
And then
she did 8.5 miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was hauling. She was doing 2.5, 3 miles an hour. She was cooking.
On the flat and the down part.
Yeah, she was cooking, which is crazy because it was pretty rough, rough-ish terrain, especially with the downpour of rain. Still doing some rocks here and there, and some definitely mud and puddles and crazy. Anyway, so it was it was a rough day. We were both sopping wet. But we got to town, and it had stopped raining just in time for us to get to town. Still gray and gloomy, so of course nothing was gonna dry out at all. But
yeah, everything is still wet.
Everything is still kind of wet. We're drying out.
The sun is out right now, so it's drying before we.
So we're trying to dry out a little bit before we head out today. We did hit town. We hit Dollar General. We got half a gallon of milk and a box of cereal for dinner, which was delicious.
Because we stayed at this Father Tom campsite, which is super cool that they put this, Father Tom.
So they can't go in the building, but right over there's a couple bikes and several outlets for charging. Also over there, a little bit further, is a water spigot, and then there's places to put your tent. There's a picnic table that we are sitting at, and also over there's places to hang your hammocks, and around the corner there's a porta potty. So very cool. Cheshire town really supports the AT and its hikers, and it's very cool. We had a guy come by and check on us last night. Nice guy named John, and then another guy this morning who was the Polish hermit. The Polish hermit came by this morning and checked on us, and he brought coffee and a muffin. The other couple got the muffin, but we were good. We got just some random little things. It was really cool for him to show up this morning and bring that stuff. So thank you, Cheshire, Massachusetts, for being an awesome trail town. Yeah. Definitely recommend staying here. It's pretty nice, and the timing works great too in between shelters and stuff. So but anyways, we are
also yesterday I ate a bug.
Oh man, it was
flew
so funny.
Straight down my throat. Oh, it was so terrible. It was on the way up to Mount Greylock, and it's cold, and we're trying to get there, and I'm working really hard, climbing up and up and up to the highest point. And this bug flew straight in my throat. I had to throw it out on my stuff and get a Butterfinger and try to
It was so funny.
I was trying to clean out my throat or something because I couldn't. Oh, it was terrible.
It was so funny. I was walking behind her and she just immediately straight doubled over and was just gagging and choking, and it was so funny.
It flew with some velocity down my throat.
It was really funny.
It was terrible. And then Jerome, I turned around, he was just laughing. And then as I'm trying to get food to scrape or something, he's like, "Was it a little bug?" And I'm like, "No!" And I'm spraying with Butterfinger.
It was pretty great.
Good times.
It was pretty great. A little comic relief in the middle of the terrible rainstorm and misery and stuff. But
There you go.
But we
did
survived
50
it.
days. Don't know why I'm in the
50
woods.
days,
But
50 days down. Who knows how many to go? We're just gonna keep trucking
depends on how many
along.
bugs attack it, you know?
Yeah, it's probably true. I don't know what we're doing out here, but we're doing it.
We're doing it.
So, all right, we're gonna finish drying out and we're gonna get out of here. So we'll see everybody later. We are in town tonight. Woohoo! Yay! We'll be in Dalton, Massachusetts. So excited for that.
Yep.
We'll see everybody later, probably on the other side of town. So, bye. Hello, welcome to day 52. We left Dalton, Massachusetts, stayed in Pittsfield, which is right next to it, and then left through Dalton this morning. We took the bus from Pittsfield to Dalton. The bus system all around this area is really good. It's pretty cheap, and yeah, it's all up and running and really good. So,
Their website is awesome. It shows you like exactly where the bus is, where to catch the bus,
like, it's super
what
good.
route. Yeah.
So if you need a bus anywhere from Great Barrington all the way up to wherever the heck we were, I don't know,
Cheshire.
or Dalton or Pittsfield or Adams or any of those places, there's a bus system and it's running and it's working good.
Yep.
Anyways, so we stayed in town last night and it was very nice. We had dinner at, well, lunch.
Yeah, lunch.
We went out to Chili's. It was good.
Yeah, that's fun.
We only had to do a little bit of resupply. We got that done at Walmart, but we also got a couple dehydrated meals, Mountain House meals at Dick's Sporting Goods, and they had a full selection of all of them. All the ones Mountain House makes, they had all. So we have a biscuits and gravy and a chicken and dumplings. Yeah. We're very excited about it. So.
Good. So with our extra dinners, we actually did a short day today instead of jumping right into a 12 because I wanted to sleep in.
So we took it very leisurely this morning and we only did 4 miles today. We're going to do 8 tomorrow. So kind of took an extra day. The original plan was to do a 12, but we were lazy, which is fine. So we are here at this shelter, which is the Grandma K Wood shelter. It's named after Grandma K that hiked the trail, and she's from this area. Was an active member in the AT community and the club and all this stuff. So pretty cool. Very nice shelter. We have this fire built, which is like also right on the edge of this little cliff thing. It's pretty cool. So stay here for the night and then 8 tomorrow. Today was great. The trail was very nice. The trees were beautiful. The temperature was great. It's kind of a perfect day.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
We have peanut butter and jelly for dinner.
Which someone might have sat on.
Which I may have sat on my backpack, which apparently contained the peanut butter and jellies. It's fine. So we have flat peanut butter and jelly. They taste the same.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Delicious.
They're delicious. So that's our dinner.
And we'll survive till tomorrow.
We'll survive till tomorrow. Yeah, that's kind of all we got. So yeah, see you tomorrow.